Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Denver. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Knicks now on 1st and 10. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and short. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
They'll throw again. Nix. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
The 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Love this. Tight end getting a run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Yeah, you. 118. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they just get the play off. It's caught. Pearsall has it. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. And the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
Nix with it on 1st. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 more yards. That's another Broncos 1st down.
Once more, it's Nix. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Completed to his running back. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Nix to throw again. Makes the catch. And I don't think he got to the marker. He looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
18, yellow. Here we go.
First down throw by Purdy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
First down. A gain of 47 yards. First down, 49ers.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Get set, get set.
So Reed the gift to McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Line up the design keeper. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
18, watch out.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Has him on the quick hitter. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Outside. Here we go, here we go. Yellow, yellow. Hot.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers push their lead to 6.
14. Broncos 8.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Harvey now to return it. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
34-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Hold on, son. Ready.
One final shot before the half. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got Ayuk downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. From the gun, McCaffrey. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Lead us to the 27.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down.
Get set, up.
We'll go with a design keeper. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run to ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's... not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Now it's Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. They get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Get set, get set.
Purdy gonna look to run. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Purdy throwing here. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Outside, yellow, yellow. 18, what's up?
He'll throw it. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The 49ers stretch it to a 2-score. Game in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
Niners 22, Broncos 8.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game, and good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Hold on, son. Ready. Para arriba, no.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hold on, son.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's going deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Here we go, we go.
Offense to the line fast.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 5. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up.
Back to throw. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun is Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
They kick the running back in motion. He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Has room down the left sideline. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. All right, they got the job done. 2-point conversion successful. And as a result, a 2-point lead for them in this 2nd half.
Yeah, the biggest deal right there, it really didn't matter if they kicked the PAT or went for 2 and ultimately got it. The most important part was breaking the tie. And I'll tell you what else it does, Kate. It really starts to mess with that opponent's chart over there. Everyone has them going into the game. When do I go for 1? When do I go for 2? Yeah, this coach just sped up that entire process with that decision.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. 49ers trail by a couple. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Good boy, pass.